If you've used AI to write a letter or look something up, and some part of you wondered whether you were doing it wrong, I want to put that to rest right now. You're not. That's exactly how this is supposed to work. There's a lot of noise out there telling you that you're behind, that you need to master 20 programs in 30 days, that if you're over a certain age, you better hurry up and buy a course. Most of that is sales pressure, not truth. So let's take a breath and talk about what AI actually is. And I'm going to use something simple to explain it, a toolbox. Let me start with the letter, because I hear this a lot. Somebody uses AI to help write a letter or to do a little research before a meeting, and then they almost always apologize for it, like they used a calculator on a test that they were supposed to do in their head, as if the real users are doing something far more sophisticated, and they're just playing in the shallow end. That's nonsense. Writing a clear letter is one of the most useful things AI does. So is research. So is fixing a clumsy paragraph or drafting an email you've been dreading or making sense of a confusing document. Those aren't beginner uses to be embarrassed about. They're real work done faster and often done better. If AI saves you 20 minutes and the letter comes out clearer than what you'd have written hired at the end of the day, you used it correctly. Now, here's the way I want you to think about all of this. AI isn't one thing you either know or don't know. It's a toolbox. Picture a real toolbox. There's a hammer, a screwdriver, a tape measure, a level, maybe a power drill. Every one of those tools does a different job. You don't use a level to drive a nail. You don't grab the tape measure to tighten a screw. You reach for the tool that fits the job in front of you. AI is the same. Writing and research is one tool. Summarizing a long document is another. Brainstorming ideas is yet another. Analyzing a spreadsheet, drafting a plan, sorting through options. Different tools, different jobs. And here's the part that takes the pressure off. Nobody buys a toolbox and learns every tool that same afternoon. You learn the hammer because you've got a nail. Months later, you finally figure it out what that odd-looking wrench is for because the job finally called for it. That's not failing to learn the toolbox. That is learning the toolbox, one tool at a time, as the work calls for it. That's how everybody learns everything, and AI is no different. Which brings me to those courses. You've seen the ads. Master 20 AI tools in 30 days. Become an AI expert this month. And I understand the appeal. It feels like a shortcut, like buying the whole toolbox already organized. But think about what 20 tools in 30 days actually means. That's a new tool every day and a half, with no time to use any of them on anything real. That's not learning. That's a fire hose. Most people who buy those programs finish overwhelmed, remember almost none of it, and quietly let the subscription lapse. I'd rather you learn one tool well this month, actually use it on actual work until it's second nature. I'd rather you do that than pay good money to be confused by 20. Skills come from doing one thing repeatedly, not from watching a fast tour of everything. And one more thing, because this one bothers me. A lot of these programs lean on a particular fear that if you're over 40 or over 50 or over 60, you're somehow being left behind, and you better pay up before it's too late. That's a sales tactic. It's not a fact. Your age is not the barrier. I've watched people well into their 70s pick up these tools and use them just fine because the tools are built to be talked to in plain English. There's no special young person knowledge involved. The only thing that actually slows people down is being made to feel afraid and rushed. So don't buy the fear. You're not behind. You're right on time, same as everyone else. So here's what I'd actually do. If you're sitting there wondering where to start, pick one tool, just one. Use it for one real task this week, a letter, a little research, cleaning up something you wrote. Get comfortable with that. When a job comes along that needs a different tool, you'll pick that one up too. No 30-day course required. No expert badge to earn. Just the next job and the right tool for it. This is the kind of plain, no-nonsense help I've always tried to give folks here at Keystone Computer Concepts. It's also why I started a second venture, JohnnyBlueNote LLC, to help small businesses, churches, and nonprofits use AI sensibly, without the hype and without the fear. If that's something you or someone you know could use, the information's below. But honestly, even if you never call me, pick one tool and go use it. That's the whole secret. Thanks for watching.